Cave paintings are a common finding among ancient cities and their remains. Each culture had their individual styles, tools, and methods. Among these techniques and their paintings, there are some similarities between the caves that historians can't ignore and tie each culture, as well as reasons behind the paintings, together. The Kakadu Caves are located in the Northern Territory of Australia near Darwin. Dated at about 20 to 21,000 years old, these caves are now in a national park and toured on a daily basis. The Bunich clan claims that the significance of the paintings are to depict events. They will draw animal paintings to connect with the animal spirituality to ensure a successful hunt. The majority of the paintings are known as X-ray art. In 8000 BP, the X-ray for animals with the X-ray effect. 4000 BP, the X-ray with both humans and animals. For people in this culture, not everyone was able to paint. There is certain levels of spirituality to see and paint as well. Not everyone can have the power to do so. Much of this art is copied from the Mimi. Discovered by British soldiers while hunting for tigers in 1819, the caves of Ahansa are located in northwest India in the town of Maharashtra. There are a total of 29 caves full of Buddhist art that form a horseshoe shape. Using a similar technique as European fresco, these caves, chiseled out of rock, were painted using bright colors and soft lines. The caves were painted in various stages after Buddha died and dedicated to him in his life. Each cave is filled with paintings, sculptures, as well as murals and stories painted on the ceiling of the caves, all pertaining to Buddha and his life and work. The stories are often referred to as the Chakata tales. Tadra Akakis, a mountain range in Libya Sahara bordering the Algerian prehistoric site of Tassili and Ayer. This rock massif has thousands of cave paintings and rock engravings in very different styles. Dating from 12,000 BC to 100 AD, they tell us about changes in wildlife and civilization throughout the different time periods, reflecting remarkable landscape changes from the once vegetation-abundant land to an inhospitable desert. Around 10,000 years ago, the area was rich with vegetation and covered with rivers and lakes nearby. Inhabited with humans and other wild animals, the rock carvings are laced with water-loving animals such as hippos and crocodiles, as well as giraffes, elephants, and even human figures wearing clothes. Around 5,000 years ago, the people were living as hunter-gatherers, and rock art began to show a more settled way of human life. People started raising livestock such as cows and sheep. The paintings show this evolution as human figures are depicted using spears and conducting ceremonies, something that was not practiced in earlier times. About 2,000 years ago, climate change and desertification started. The area was getting drier. As a result, the rock art changed as well. Horses, which cope well with dry climates, appeared in the paintings for the first time. People started to draw letters on the rock in this period. As the area was drying up, desert animals like camels were painted. Eventually, wild animals disappeared and people began to leave. By 100 AD, the desert fully controlled this area and no additions have been made to the cave since then. The Hall of Bulls cave is located in Moscow, France. The paintings were done by Paleolithic humans using charcoal and ochre. Common animals found in the paintings include everything from cows to bears and ox. These animals are painted in a flexed form so that their horns are always visible and defined. These cave paintings are thought to be painted for various reasons. Aside from simply telling a story of the daily life, the paintings are thought to have been painted for the spirits of the ancestors of the Paleolithic humans. One popular art history theory is that the paintings were actually used as hunting magic, as the people believed they were able to overpower their prey with the rituals and drawings. The Chauvet Caves, located near Vallon-Pont-d'Arc in the Ardèche region of southern France, is home to some of the most artistically forward cave paintings of the prehistoric times. Estimated to be around 35,000 years old, these paintings have stood the test of time. These caves contain early signs of geometric art, stencil use, engraving, and charcoal painting. The artists of this cave are likely to be belonging to the Arushian culture. These people were hunter-gatherers and often ate big game such as reindeer, bison, and horses. However, they are often in competition with other predators such as lions, bears, rhinos, and wolves. This dynamic is very apparent inside the caves, as most of the art depicts both the predators and the prey. The majority of the art in the cave is based around animals that were present around them at the time. They depicted wild horses running together, battles between rhinos, and stampedes of different animals. This was the artist's way of depicting what life was like for them during that time. It's believed that while the art inside the caves could be used for hunting and training purposes, the people may have also brought shamans inside the caves and used these paintings for spiritual reasons. Another interesting addition to the caves were the hearths, which are areas that surround a fireplace. This shows that not only were the people painting in these caves, but they were also occupying the space for other reasons and daily activities. Since its discovery in 1994, the cave has been closed off to the public to prevent any damage to the art. Due to overwhelming demand to see inside of the cave, a replica was built near the original to allow tourists to explore. In conclusion, cave paintings were used in prehistoric societies as a way to connect the people with their environment, often depicting animals, humans, and the relationship between them and their ancestors. These paintings were painted for similar reasons: to worship ancestors spiritually, to tell stories of daily life, as well as to teach culture and painting styles. The cave paintings were integral to modern art because they introduced new methods, using charcoal to paint, blood, engravings, stencils, and utilizing the wall and rock to exemplify arts of the image. While mostly used to depict animals and humans, many caves were also used for religious and recreational purposes. The cave paintings are an excellent glimpse into the lives of prehistoric societies and how they interacted with the world around them.